Oh my god. Can I stream? Please? Oh my goodness. Hello. Alright, let me... Why is the game not grabbing on? Aha! There we go. What did you come into? Hello, cat. You came into a cat flashing the camera. Hello. Are you trying to come into my lap? You wanna jump on my lap? No?
Yoshi.
Okay, she's gone. Cool. Okay, what were we doing last time? Last time we were... I don't think I ever played these guys in Vantage, right? No, I did. I must have. I remember doing it. It's one hell of a way to start a stream, I'll tell you that. Okay. Minigame. There we go. No, that's not it. So, can I check? Oh, wait. View Vantage Masters. Cat butthole. You think I get banned on YouTube if I uploaded this VOD? Now that there's a cat butthole? It's rather obscene. Have I beaten these guys? How do I check if I've beaten these guys? Let's see. I mean, suppose we didn't beat these guys. How will we get started? There might be a check if you beat them? Alright, we'll beat one of them. And we'll see if we get the checkbox. You do have to let me know if either the game is too loud or I'm too loud. Because it's been a while since I changed my audio. It's been a while since I played any sort of Vantage Masters. I know it's like fire beats heaven, heaven beats earth. Right, heaven beats earth. Earth beats water, water beats fire. Yeah. No! Stop it! Stop it! Oh, water. Perfect. Who do I care about the least? I suppose we can try to trade down. So let's do this. I have an army. They're very expendable. There we go. That's one win. U material 2. Okay, so does that mean? Oh, it doesn't mark them as beaten. But how would I know then? How would I know? That's no good. High Ranger? Was this one of the masters he could roll? I don't remember. Oh wait, no. Was this a guy in the original game that throws rocks at you? I think so. I think that guy throws rocks. Is that the guy? The guy that throws rocks at you in the original game? I'll protect your about. I don't have an Earth card. That's problematic, I guess. I'm at disadvantage. Oh, still not enough to overcome it. Alright, it was a +2 differential if you're weak. Owie. Let's play this. Wrapup. There we go. Let's do that. Play my Blix. Play Penguin. I can sacrifice this Penguin because I no longer need it. Aha. What the? That's not how you play that card. You're wasteful. How wasteful you are. Yeah. So it's just UMATs. I'm not getting anything new from beating them. I'm not getting new cards, which I'm assuming is the whole point of this, right? Interesting. Alright, I remember last time I left off on this as well, so let's go clear that up. Why is this all on episode 1? Do I not have episode 2 yet? I definitely beat episode 1. Yeah, I've definitely beaten it. Huh. That's weird. Ah. Well. I'm assuming I'll have to wait a while for episode 2. You have to get episode 2 later? Alright. That's fine. Alright, let's do a short story then before we set off. Scenic crossbow. Oh right, I don't have all of them. Okay. Ah. Mood. I hate everyone except one person. That's such mood. To the surprise of no one, I adore Nadia. I also like Nadia. I don't know if I like Nadia more or I like Swin more. I do like both of them. I like both when Nadia is pink. Yeah, but Swin is like... Swin is the right type of... just vanilla enough for me. He looks just unassuming enough where I'm like, that's my boy. Yes, go buy that newspaper. It must be weird finding yourself in... Actually, it's probably not that weird, right? I don't remember that part of 3 and 9. It must be in the revised edition. Oh, it's published by the organization. Interesting. But like, how does that work then? Like, presumably if they publish the book as a hit piece on you guys, then everybody will know what you two look like, especially if it's a bestseller. How would you go anywhere without being just bombarded with questions about everything? That too. Nobody's paying you for this. Because if it's published under the premise of like a wanted poster, then it must be kind of awkward. God, it's so weird to be like... Because it's not the first time in just the Trails universe in general that people have had books published about them.
Yup. Huh? こんなものかな。いや、まだまだ。イリアさんやリーシャ姉に追いつくためにも。
Was this always Solly's voice? Man, it's been so long since I heard Solly speak. Interesting. If you say something iffy, I'll bleep it. Great, he's twice your entire report censored. The Fervent Dancer. Wow, they're still using that nickname. First time you hear that name is in 0, right? They're still using that nickname for her. Look, Erebonius Diva is a different breed. Hey Grace, how much film is in that camera? Like, that's a fairly old style camera. I don't think you guys have cloud storage yet. You still use film in that thing, right? Oh, it's the bear. Oh, did her sleeper phrase get activated?
Nadia!
Did her sleeper phrase get activated or something? Look, I think... Look, I've seen both of you fight. I don't know who's protecting who here, okay? Aha!
リーシャマオ。
先ほど貴賓室に隠れていた方々ですね。やっぱあれで気づかれたか。
それはいい。今は目の前の。
負けられない。はい。
Okay. Oh, she doesn't hurt that much. She does not hurt that much at all. Easy clap.
よし。ターゲット捕捉。
どうしようかな。
Is it not possible to scan her? Neither of you have analyze? What? Neither of you have analyze. But I want to scan her.
行くぞ。
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Okay. Maybe I suppose if I just beat her up enough.
崩したぞ。
行くよ。
行くぞ。刻むぞ。シャドウステップ。よし。
Oh my god, you got potions. You got potions for days.
型をつけてやる。
No, they don't even give you a scope
ア
here.
ーク速度。
Very unwholesome. Oh shit. Why does that hurt so much? Ow.
手当てするね。
感謝しておく。
How dare you?
行くぞ。
Did she just heal? What? No, no, okay, she burned. She burned. Oh. Yeah, sure.
どうしようかな。アクシ駆動。
行くぞ。せい。崩したぞ。感謝しておく。
I think I win here, right?
これがなんと本気だよ。
We'll see how much this hurts.
あとは君に任せた。
That's not enough.
解放。
俺の番だ。
Maybe it is. She might Paraceline here. She might do Paraceline dance, right? I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. I bet this doesn't kill me.
白金の光に抱かれ。
Easy.
感謝しておく。
I'm pretty sure double S break is energy stance here. I've already clicked the all-in button, so I'm just going now.
こいつで終わりだ。
That's a suspiciously low amount of damage. that is a suspiciously low amount of damage. Please tell me that's enough. Ah, Jesus Christ.
まずいな。
Oh, good thing I don't have any recovery time. Okay, surely this kills. Surely this kills. There's no way this doesn't kill. I'll even get a strength up.
まだやれて。
Why does that not kill?
どうしようかな。
Like, that's done, right? Like, whatever.
やりますね。
Come on.
ですが。なあちゃんすごい。
What the hell is this? Like, that was done. Ah. What are you doing to even compare? Guys, have you tried talking it out before doing this? Like,
だから
どうか死にたくなければ聞いてください。
have either of you tried talking this out first? No? Talking is for schmucks, you're right. Ah. Long Lao? They're going to Long Lao? Ah, yes. It's the only place she knows to go. But also, that's so rude. They came out of the Crossfell. They came out of the Crossfell Cemetery. That's on the west end of town. And she's like, "Come with me, I know a place," and drags them to the opposite end of like the largest city in the continent. That's so rude. Like there are cafes in Central. Just go there. Just go to like Mount Suck or something. Free food is free food, yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I know these three are around in like Daybreak, right? Just from, I guess, osmosis. I know Risha's in Daybreak, just by association of being like Calvard. And I know Swin and Nadia are eventually part of like Arkwright Solutions. So I don't know if they're all calling it quits. It's not that simple here. Spoilers, man, SMH? I played Kasekido. Blame Kasekido. No, Risha, you can't join the SSS. It's also not your intention, but you know. Guys, this is like half assassin talk. There's like 2 people in earshot. Let's not discuss this in the open streets. You might spook people. Careful, it's a mail bomb. Don't open it. Wait, do you always open packages unsupervised? What if it's actually a mail bomb? Don't worry, they make sure their intentions are concealed. are concealed. Are concealed. Isu Bambo wine, please. Thank you. That one was good? No, ban it. Ban him. How dare you? Honk, honk. Let's see. Okay, so S and N are not in here yet, right? So I think we're done in here. Let's just get out of here. I'm pretty sure we're done in here. This thing has like an exclamation mark with it. Use 3 daydreams, unlock new seeding stones. I only have 2. Rearrange? What the fuck does this do? What did I do? What did I just do? Oh, did I reshuffle the grinding spots? Is that what that does? Ew. I may have reshuffled it. Okay. No, I don't want to auto the gear. How do I change equipment? Here we go. Right, so okay, now I remember. They all have individual gear in this game. Yeah. Is that a VM marker? Look, Lloyd is not like Rean, alright? Rean is simultaneously dating every woman in all of Erebonia. I don't know if they're the same. Okay. Lloyd's just dating 2 is different. Though the difference is that Crossbow is not as big, so there's not as many women to unconditionally fall in with Lloyd. That's the only difference, really. Let's make one. That's fine. So he has a 7th Nova. +1. We all know Lloyd's true love is bears anyway. I don't know if he loves them. Is it love when it's like... Does that fall under domestic abuse if he loves breaking it? I don't know if it's love in that case.
10日交換の処理を開始。
Oh, this is where it is. Okay. Oh my god, it's expensive. What have I done? I spent all my money on cars. Trying to remember where all this stuff is. Bear with me. Rainbow hair Rean? No. I ain't doing rainbow hair Rean today, okay? I cannot play Vantage Masters against Ash? Why not? I recruited him. Oh, pretty sure I already fished here, right?
回復蘇生プログラムを実行。
Pretty sure I caught every fish here. How do I challenge Ash? It says I could play against him. I want to beat him in Vantage Master. How do I challenge? I don't need Samo Pen. I only need one Samo Pen. 5 now, from what I remember, is bad. The Kiribati is great. And Uptide is what I want. And my master is Witch, please. Oh, my fire ones suck. Man, my fire nations suck. What is this? Shadow. Okay, they're making up masters now. Shadow doesn't exist in the original VM. I'm not even talking like CS3 VM, like not CS3 VM, like the actual Vantage Master that the game's based off. I'm 100% sure Shadow was not a master there. They're making shit up. Then again, I shouldn't really talk. I was a Spirit one trick in the original VM. So I don't know. I don't know if that's something to brag about, you know? One might say I'm ashamed of it. Ah, penguin! Pinguino! I have lethal next turn, so... Ah, my lethal. Oh shit! What a draw. My stylish skill kill. Ah, god damn it. Isu, there's a view bot. Ban him. Isu, I modded you for this. I don't want to alt tab. Thank you. You will listen for once? Look. Look. If you as my mod win, no, I'm not banning your view bot, I will not be very pleased. That's all I'm saying. I like Pom Pom Party. Ooh. Trade serum powder. No, thank you. I don't want to do that. Support slot +1 is so good. But BP cap is also insane, right? I'll do support +1. I'll make do with the 5 BP for now. That's completely useless. New Masters mission at... Oh, is it because I have Pom Pom Party now? Win against one person, win against 3 people. Oh, that's... Wait, can I do that now? If I can do that now, that would be amazing. Because I have 150 points and I can get the BP up. That would be great. If I can make that happen. Where was the Sporting Stone? That's a Sporting Stone. Oh, it's the cube. That's a cube. That's not a Sporting Stone. Oh, no. Perfect. What were the controls on keyboard again? Okay. Small problem. I don't remember the buttons to do S breaks. Oh, it's F. Thank you on screen prompt. I'm bad at this game. All right, let the by default world record holder on Pom Party speedrun.com show you how it's done. By default, because nobody else will run this category. I don't know why. It's pretty fun. Oh, right. That's the button. Did you back Ash in the face? Why would I do that? I like Ash. Why would I do that to my boy? Wait, he's dead. There's no way he digs himself out of that, right? Oh my god, he's digging himself out of that. How could he? How dare you use this? There you go. バイバイ。
お強いですね。
Okay. That means I can unlock BP gauge up now, right? With my 150 shards?
園庭データベースに接続。新規項目を追加。
Cool. One last thing to check out. Oh right, this returns me.
追憶の石板を起動。カゲロウ工房を展開。
Where was the... Where was the gacha
増
for
加交換の処理を開始。
for ornaments?
ほどきの台座を起動。
Here, right. I don't have seeding stones. Yeah, alright. Alright, might as well. Let's proceed. I cannot do that any further. I suppose I can do Swin Route? Let's do Swin Route. Because Swin Route was suspended at the food stand. Yeah. Oh shit, okay. Hold on. I'm certain I did everything here then, right? I'm fairly certain I didn't leave anything. Oh, you know what I should do though? Where's my Reverie checklist in the walkthrough? Because I want to make sure I have everything. Oh my goodness. Hello, kitty. Herschel General Store? I'm fairly sure I have that, right? Garnier District? Garnier District? Also, what happened to my game? Oh, Jesus. Jewelers. I just want to make sure I have everything. And then in terms of recipes, what recipes am I missing? Vesta Street, soft-boiled egg sandwich. Okay. Got one. You got anything else? No, it's just that. And then Moonless Morn. Make sure I have those. Excellent. Let's buy some salt. Magical Savage. Oh, that's pretty good. Fresh egg. Eggs, please. No. Oh, misclick. Oh no. You can't cook for shit, man. Make me the supreme version. No! God damn it. Okay. Of course I don't have fat. Damn you! Okay. I'll worry about that later. Here we go. Are you looking to get fat, Nadia? So which one of you guys will immediately notice that she's not human? Not the crepe. Not the crepe. No! We get to see the crepe die a second time. No! Not the crepe. Oh no, Nadia stole her Arcus. It can turn into Lammy. Drykel's Plaza? So they're in the Catacombs then, right? Because that's where that goes to? Oh, Auto Street. Okay. No, it's Nadia. You got it. That's exactly what it is. Did it just turn from morning to afternoon to morning? The sky's cleared up again. Aren't Swin and C still in the Catacombs? Like, wasn't that where they were going? No, stop. No more food. Alrighty.
さて、そろそろ始めるとしようか。
させないよ。何をするつもりかは知らないけど。こちらも通行止めです。
情報局の小兎どもか。
まだ来る。3人。いや5人か。
Alrighty.
僕のアークス2からの信号を
バラしてどうする。いや、むしろ彼らの方から俺たちを誘ったんだろう。
ほう。
バレちゃったか。
改めて自己紹介をさせてもらおう。
We are terrorists. Did you rest for 200 CP? Yeah.
新生帝国解放戦線のリ
Maybe.
ーダー。
I don't remember.
それじゃあ新生帝国解放戦線
となると俺は新生帝国解放戦線のドライ。
Right.
じゃあ私は新生帝国解放戦線の取ってよ。
I like how the translation is not showing, but each one of them in the Japanese dub is prefixing their names as Neo Imperial Liberation Front.
ああ、そこ笑った。
いいん じゃないか。
ペちゃんかわいいよ。
こりゃまた随分と可愛げのあるお仲間たちじゃねえか。
兄様、本当に彼らが2年前
リーダーはともかく
雰囲気がかなり違うしね。
そこはまあ神聖だから。
答えてもらおう。C、その仮面の下が本物じゃないことは分かっている。
さてどうかな。
Sure. You know what? Sure.
王子夫妻を誘拐した目的も聞かせてもらおう。
Sure. Be
いいね。
mysterious.
僕のアークス2を盗んでまでここに誘い出した目的もね。
残念ながらここは学校ではない。質問をしたら答えが返ってくるとは思わないことだな。
思ってねえさ。答えたくねえなら無理やりにでも聞き出すだけだからな。
威勢は結構ならばその力と覚悟を示してみろ。
最初からそのつもりだ。
Wait, when did you get the
せ
lifesaver?
いぜい油断せん。
行くぞ。
Oh, I'm Rean's team. I see. I thought I'd be playing as Swin's team. Okay. Well, first things first. Gotta do the thing.
Bokuの番だね。さてと、敵ユニットの傾向を解析。解析完了だよ。
救護します。
ありがとう。
大丈夫？
ありがとう。さてと、サーチモード起動。解析完了です。僕の番だね。
You don't have a scan? Wow, you're making me use my scope. Crazy, so crazy work. How dare you make me use my scope?
救護します。
ありがとう。
無駄です。
Oh, get oh, get wrecked.
救護します。
ありがとう。前。
I cannot spirit unification. I'll lose the BP tile if I do, right?
うなれ。今だ。
追撃します。やだな。
僕の番だね。
Let's get Ashen here.
ごめん、あとはお願い。
あとは任せな。
I bet I can do a lot here. The only question is how do I go about it? It's probably just Noble Arc.
我らに光をノブレスアーク任せろや。せいぜい楽しむとしようぜ。捉えた。ほらよっと仕込みはバッチリだな。
Alright, Center's Reverie single target. It's not Helio Raid. I did not click Helio Raid, huh? I guess who's the most problematic one? It's probably C. Or use C first if I can. Why do I think this is Helio Raid? Oh. Yes.
仕込みはバッチリだな。しまいた。
私の番です。
Isn't Belial a short E sound? It is, right? Like every other IP I've ever heard pronounces it Belial, except this game. I'm going by like the actual dub. I'm pretty sure in this game they pronounce it Belial instead of Belial.
ホワイトデコレーション。私の番です。始めましょうか。皆さんお願いします。やあ。
ターゲット捕捉。
4-man mark. Nice.
救護します。
ありがとう。
ありがとうよ。
I don't know about balance down. Actually, balance down is pretty good here, right? Ideally, I would like to just force C to retreat here. But I'm pretty sure... You don't have arts? Wait. Oh, right, because her Arcus is gone. Right. It's like, why can't she use arts? Yeah, no, that makes sense. Her Arcus is gone. In that case, let's tag out.
バトンタッチ。
まあ任せておけ。
Who's weak? C's weak to time. Yeah, let's do that. I'm under declaration. I shouldn't die here. Wait, she analyzed me! How dare she!
覚悟はいい？
Nightmare?
任せるよ。
That's fine.
チャンスね。
Oh, you're rushing this? Yeah.
俺の番だな。
Oh, Tina's burned. Oh.
頼んだ。
お任せください。女神よ、我らに癒しの雨を降らせたまえ。助かります。
ありがとうよ。
礼は言おう。
さてと。
I Oh, I want that BP too.
行きます。
I don't think it's in the cards.
確かこの辺りにあった。ほいっと。
What debuff is that?
ぬるい続いてくれ。
隙あり。
I've never seen that debuff in my life. Balance down? Ew. It's not like BAL was a down arrow. It's
いいだろう。ひざまずけ。せいや。後期もらってるぜ。任せろや。
ah, C is so close to retreating here. Get back in here,
どっ
dude.
ちだ。任せろ。
Just critter face off with maybe it's Arcane Gale actually. Just to get all of them.
秘技。崩れた。
It's weak, which is balance down plus.
ぬるい。
ドライブ開始。私の番ですね。ここです。追撃します。私の番です。いくよー。ホワイトデコレーション。私の番です。
Fragora can destroy C here.
起動フラガラハ。
それでこそ
Oh, the MP didn't go off. Whoops, didn't even notice.
ターゲット捕捉。続いてくれ。
隙あり。救護します。ありがとうございます。参ります。どうかお覚悟を。ちょっとだけ本気。これがナーちゃんの本気だよ。
This doesn't hurt.
それそれそれ。
This doesn't hurt at all.
神道滅却。我がたちは無。見えた。
Lapis is down.
覚えてなさい。
任せるがいい。
I mean, Nadia's just chilling, right? I don't have to deal with her yet.
アークスクロー。やあ。
Why is Swin so weak to this? Buddy, you good?
行きます。今です。続きます。
俺の番だな。今だ。隙あり。
行きます。今です。追撃します。
He doesn't believe in space? Apparently not.
覚悟はいい？
前。
I'm gonna consider my BP and just go on with this normal shit.
俺の番だな。
さてと。
That won't come out in time. Where does punch? What's half of that? Half of that is 1248. 1248 is 2000 away. I can do it. Okay, maybe I can't. You know, maybe I can't do that.
すみません、お願いします。母ちゃん、行くよ
Actually, no, this will do it.
ー。一致団結。みんな、僕に続いてね。
Yeah, that'll do it.
少し休憩。
手強いな。
さすがは噂のトールズ7組だね。
Poor Nadia, just get ganged up on by 7 people.
なんだこの程度で弱音か。
息抜きしてただけ。
まだまだここからだろ。
さて第2ラウンド開始といくか。
Oh,
ここは私たちが相手です。もう逃げ場はありません。
roll reversal.
覚悟してもらうよ。
Okay, I do need to scan you guys, but can I make sure I don't die while doing it?
パラスコッペリオ。見せてもらうわ。全部お見通しよ。
よし。そら。
行くとしよう。
Oh my god. Clown Solace's range is crazy. Good lord. Well, if I can get a burn off on them, that'd be great. Except they're all resistant to burn. My god. Are you guys any weak to it? It's all 40s? Okay. Oh, Elliot. 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 Why? You have better things to do than that, surely. Elliot. There's no way that's the best we can do on that turn. Don't make fun of my Elliot. That's your Elliot? What's with you and finding like the worst people imaginable to, like combat-wise, to be your children? You know how stone cold useless Elliot is in most circumstances? Most, not all.
私の番だな。
There's much worse than Elliot in this game combat-wise? Sure. I'll give Elliot this, his Grey Warder is insane. Oh wow, Zero Arts into Silent Caliber. Okay. Ow.
いいわよ。触らないで。バランスコッペリオン。よーし。行くわね。
Is that indeed? No, right?
油断大敵ってな。
行くよ。それ。ブスッと。元気な。褒めてあげる。ステルスモード起動します。
Ah, stealth mode! Not stealth mode!
よし。
How can you shit talk Ellie when Swin is right there? Damn, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
常世に響け。
Buddy.
私がついてるわ。ありがとう。
Wait, since when did that do damage? I was under the impression it was useless. That did damage?
私の番ね。
Ah, but Altina's stealthed. So it's not... Going all in here is not too interesting because of that stealth. Let's just bust down the left side.
俺の番だ。
崩したぞ。
全力で行きます。
Oh, that's a crit coming up. I see.
これはどうかな。レネゲード。生きた。
隙ありだ。
どうしようかな。
Let's just take these guys out. I can deal with the least at Altina later. Didn't it do damage even the CS1? Did it? How come in my mind it never did? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, it's been years. But...
俺の番だ。刻むぞ、シャドウステップ。よし。
これがナーちゃんの本気だよ。それそれそれ。あとは君に任せた。チッ。頑張ってね。計算通りかな。
よし。
I don't know if I can kill them here. I could try. I'm pretty sure I can. Who's the healthiest here? Ash? Yeah.
任せたまえ。
I'm gonna go on.
私の番だな。
よーし。行くわね。
強化する。
I'm
よし。よし。崩したぞ。
おそらく
Let's see it. If this can't kill, I'll be so sad. What the f- How do I avoid that the whole time? How did I avoid that reflect the whole time? How did it go up here?
第2ラウンド開始。
Huh?
ここは私たちが相手です。もう逃げ場はありません。
Oh my god!
覚悟してもらうよ。
She had that up the whole time! What the fuck? Holy shit!
触らないで。
That's crazy!
ターゲット捕捉。
Oh my god! I completely forgot he has physical. I could have sworn I had were some physical spells here and there. Oh no, wait, all our crafts are magical, isn't it? Wait, is the axe magical? No, it's physical. Why didn't this reflect? I definitely hit it with this, right? Am I high? I'm tripping. That's crazy.
私の番だな。
Wasn't it before? It might have been. Did I just never hit her as physical? Did this never connect onto her either? I've done so much stuff to her system. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy work. My god. Jesus.
させるか。
どうしようかな。
I could S-break, but I think this is funnier. Imagine if these connected. S-breaking now seems bad. S-breaking now just seems bad.
覚悟はいい？
Damn it! Everything got resisted. Oh wait, no. Elise burn. Okay. Elise is on
タ
fire.
ーゲット捕捉。崩したぞ。
おそらくお返しする。
させるか。
いいわよ。ドライブ開始。
任せたまえ。アークス駆動。
I could swap Ray Warders, but I don't feel like it. I'd rather slow cast this and see what comes up. Although, I suppose if I Shadow Step, I think I can be fast enough to jack the BP tile. Nah, it's okay. Why try to be fancy?
アークス駆動。
どうしようかな。アークス駆動。
そら。強化する。
He is back at 200. Oh, I caught a freeze. Wonderful. I guess we keep mark spamming. Which, oh, by the way, reflect doesn't do jack shit when it's on me. When she reflects, it's full damage. Okay, cool. Like, when I'm using it, it doesn't do shit. Alright, like. No stealth mode. Ah, I forced to redirect. Ah, these guys are fine. Wait, they're all marked. Go blow one up. I guess Ash? I'm gonna eat an S-Craft here. I'm pretty sure Fragrant Garden is coming. Yep. Swin's confused. RTM heal? How dare you, sir? I shouldn't do that. It pushes the BP top down. That's a delay. Although, what is the consequence of this delay? Not much, right? Yeah, it doesn't do much. Just to boost everybody back up a bit. I'm pretty sure there are people still marked here. I can blow up a mark to get a BP back. Oh, now you have it! What the fuck? Ow. How could you? What's Celestial here? Oh, I should have refreshed the battalion. I missed out the heal. Oh well. I'll just pet boost it, I guess. Because Punitive is not gonna do it, so I pet boost. This should be able to tank Crystal Edge? Crystal Edge is fine. Belial's tanked. Oh, right. Before I forget. Oh, she's not healthy enough for this. Actually, you know what, Swin, you do the least damage. You're the most useless person. Go poke out Tina. Go poke out Tina before I forget again. And then do this to take the HP out away from Elliot. Okay, that's coming. I don't believe... Oh no, she will definitely get another turn here. But I can force Elliot to retreat here, I'm pretty sure. Damn, he's still alive! And now Tina's gonna get Arcadia's gear off. I could recast Coppelia to tank it. But also this also just tanks it, right? I should do this, tank Coppelia, and then figure out what to do from there. That's fine. And then this goes for a 4-man break. If I'm breaking here, then I want to get a guaranteed BP off. So I'm gonna hit that. And then I'm gonna use Mirror Image to break everybody. Oh, at least didn't get the retreat. No. This should at least force Elise back. Holy shit, she's tanky. Swin! Buddy! What are you doing? Get her! Swin, come on, man. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay, everybody's healed up. Just in case there's a phase 3. Just in case there's a phase 3. I want full, well, as close to full as I can for resourcing.
逃げやがったか。
一体どこに？
これは風の音がさっきまでとわずかに違う。リン、ひょっとして。
Are those fireflies or?
追跡しますか。
ああ、一度レイグに使うかに連絡してこのまま追跡しよう。
Wait, so whose route am I on? Ah, okay. I see. When the glass shattering thing happened, when Miriam caught Lapis, that's when that glass shattering indicates I'm back to Rean Route. It was a first transition, seems like.
隠し扉か？実習の時とは違う道に繋がってるな。
どうやら C が開いたばかりのようだ。急いで追うぞ。
アークス2の件はきっちり償ってもらうんだから。
I'm scared. Oh wait, hold on. What's did I say what I think it did? Ten evasion? 10 evasion poggers. Old man says progress. How dare you?
俺の番だな。
Ah. I don't want to assault gauge this because I might need it for UF. So could you like turn around? There we go. I already scanned these guys on other routes, right? Yeah.
Mine.
Ooh, they still hurt.
甘え今だそこの
They still hurt, but I don't want to blow BP on like non-related fights. They're just hurting.
俺の番だな
行きます。アークス駆動。
任せるがいい。聖なる盾よ集合せよ。
前
きらめけノワールクリスタル。
行くぞ
私の番です。起動フラガラッハ。
俺の番だな。好機
スキャリ行くぞ今だそこのとどめだ
There we go.
僕の番だね。
I don't think I'm breaking this, but oh, actually,
退却かな。
why not?
烈光陣ホームだ
はーい、どりゃ
俺の番だな。
今だスキャリ
Pretty sure this just kills eventually.
前せい
私の番です。えい、そこです。スキャリー。僕の番だ。どりゃキャッホー、どんなもんだね。やったね。
Ultimate Barrier EX. 2 attacks.
やっ
Okay.
でもこんな地下道に逃げ込むなんてどういうつもりなんでしょう。とっさの逃げ道のはずです。
速攻で決める。
Double sequel. That shit's creepy, man. Like what the
サーチモード
what the hell is this thing? That's so creepy. What the
詳
hell?
細情報ゲットです。
いいだろう。
アークス駆動俺の番だな
僕の番だね。
You just wanna hug? I don't wanna hug him.
アークス駆動。
If I can help it at all, I would rather not hug him. Look at them slay.
ありがとう
私の番です。
I mean, I'll tell you where this primal fear of mine comes from. Have you guys ever watched Detective Conan growing up? Or I guess in the West it's called Case Closed, or it's also known as Detective Conan. I watched that shit as a kid. I love that show. The only problem is I was 6 years old, and whenever Conan did his like deduction sequences, and you see that the bad guy is represented by occasionally a silhouette completely in black, with every feature missing except the eyes. For 6-year-old me, watching that silhouette holding up the murder weapon as described by Conan in some scenes is fucking terrifying. And this was at a point in my life where like when your parents are raising you, they're like, okay, you're at an age now where you should like sleep in your own room, sleep on your own bed. You shouldn't like share a bed with your parents. This was in China, different culture, but like there's this concept of like splitting beds with children. The idea is like you shouldn't sleep with like a 3 or 4 or 5-year-old who wants to go to bed with mom or dad. You probably should discourage them from doing that as they get older, make them more independent. So for me, when it came to like 6 years old, and I was supposed to like start sleeping separately from my parents, is the exact same time where I started watching Detective Conan. And to 6-year-old me, I was terrified of the idea that the silhouette in Detective Conan was going to like pop out of my window holding a knife and stab me. And that was so terrifying to me. And as a child, you obviously wouldn't tell your parents that, because you know what your parents would do. Your parents would be like, oh my god, this evil satanic show, you're no longer allowed to watch it. So I never told my parents about that. And I was just tanking it, but then I would just refuse to sleep on myself. I was too scared to sleep on myself. And it was a huge headache for my parents back then, because they're like, oh, what's wrong with this kid? Why is he refusing to sleep by himself? It got to a point where at a parent-teacher conference at elementary school, my mom went to my homeroom teacher in elementary and went, see, my son has this problem where he refuses to like separate beds with me. I don't know what to do with him. This whole time I was just like, the black silhouette's scary. I don't know how deep-rooted it is though. Like, I don't know how deep-rooted that fear actually goes. Because, I'll tell you what, I was recently, and by recently I mean, like, by recently I mean like maybe 5 years ago. By chance, I started watching Detective Conan again. Which, first of all, I'm surprised the show's still going on. That was like childhood. And apparently there's still new shows coming out for it. And apparently the manga isn't finished either for it. Apparently. I don't keep up enough. But like, by that point, I was like a 27, 26-year-old man. And I'm watching the show on like Canadian Netflix and I'm going, you know, I don't think this is supposed to be scary to see the black silhouette appear, but it still kind of is. Like, it's not gonna be bad to the point where like me as a fully grown adult man wouldn't be able to sleep over it, but like that shit's traumatizing, man. Like, even now I'm watching this, like, it's kind of scary. It's not enough to make me like refuse to sleep nowadays, but that shit's still kind of scary. Maybe it's trauma. Who knows? Maybe it's trauma. Jesus Christ. You know, honestly, nowadays, when I'm watching the deduction sequences, I'm like, first of all, damn, it's still so good. It's still peak. Second of all, the murder rate in this fictional city is crazy. It's been like 25 years and there's a killer every day. Like, how are there still people around? Shouldn't everyone in town be dead by now? Sounds like Stockton, Cal. No, it's not like even Stockton. It's like was it New York or was it Vegas? Like before the whole police armament happened in the U.S. Like in the late '90s. Very prolific bank robberies, almost on a daily basis. No, definitely on a daily basis. More than a daily basis. There were like 500 bank robberies in a year. That's more than one a day. And this was like kind of the Wild West of criminal errors. But that was the late 90s. It's a different world now. late 1990s. Like so like here's a fun fact. This was big enough that it's made its way into China on kids magazines, because this is how I read about it. The North Hollywood bank robbery, the North Hollywood shootout. That happened, you know. That was apparently a bank robbery so famous that as a child I read about it in a magazine in China, like a scientific slash like general education magazine, where it apparently made headlines that it snuck into a monthly edition. I read about that when I was like 7 or 8 years old. And I was like, wow, is this story real or fake? Or because it sounded so implausible to read about at the time. And a few years ago, when I was just like scrolling on YouTube and I was watching Wendigoon's channel, and I saw Wendigoon do a video on the North Hollywood shootout and covered it, it's like, oh my god, wait, I read about this as a kid. You know, like, it's real? Like, that's crazy. I would not have thought it was actually real. I'm old. You're gonna be my age soon too, Isu. You're not that much younger than me. And actually, oh god, I don't even know if I can talk about this on stream, because if the VOD goes to YouTube, this might get me in trouble. So I might have to like use some, I might have to use some terms to censor around the topic, but like one of the things, when I turn 30, you're gonna make fun. No. See, when you turn 30, you're going to have a nice married life. There's a nice husband for you. You're gonna have a nice family, nice home, everything like that. And your life's gonna be all settled. And then by that time, if I make fun of you, that's just mean. Plus, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Okay, so I would like to use this small platform I have to officially announce a bounty. I can't wait to meet that totally real husband. No, trust. I'm sure he's just around the corner. I hope you live in the place with corners. Okay, I like to announce like an actual bounty. This is my white whale. I've been pursuing this for the longest time. So, the background for this is, growing up, one of the things that people essentially just did in China is to like, they want to promote like education of children. They want to promote literacy in children. They were, you know, it's Asia, right? They're very strict on things like this. They want to, they want to essentially promote child education. They want to make their kids smart. And one of the things they did was they really incentivized kids to essentially seek out any sort of extracurricular materials to do. They want you to spend all your time studying, like every moment of it. And one of the movements that led to was children could get magazine subscriptions. These were officials, obviously like state-sponsored magazines that are like, there's like a list that you could vote for. There's essentially scientific magazines that publishes articles on like new scientific discoveries. Fun fact, this is how I found out about Bluetooth when I was like 6, because I read about it in that magazine. There were like magazines full of like puzzles and brain teasers just to, like for mental development for children, that kind of stuff. And one of the magazines that I was subscribed to was a literary magazine. So every month you get an issue, and in that issue would be a lot of written works, a lot of like short stories, novel adaptations, that kind of stuff. Essentially, like here in, let's say like grade 7 or 8 or 9 or junior high school, essentially what your English language arts classes made you do, just read those kinds of short stories. And as a kid, I received magazines that were just filled with those, like on a monthly basis. Some of those were very obviously written by Chinese people. Like they were essentially like essays or short stories written in China by Chinese people for Chinese readers, but not all of them were like that. And some of them were actually very prolific short stories. Oh my god, he's got 200 health left. Some of them were actually fairly prolific written works that were in English, translated into Chinese and put into those magazines. One of the examples was a very famous short story here is The Lottery. The short story written, that I think originally published in like a newspaper column. And the short story that details like a village with a strange tradition that once in a year draws a lotto system and chooses to stone a person to death as like a draconic ritual. It was all sorts of social commentary. Obviously as a child it flies right over your head, all that kind of stuff, but as an adult, when I entered like junior high school here and high school here, I saw these stories and I was like, wait, this is familiar. I've read about these as a child. And that was like my exposure to all of this. So it inspired me to like dig back through my pile of old magazines that I brought over here. And I started rereading some of those. Just to see like, oh my god, how many other short stories did I read about as a child that I can now find here? Like that's kind of neat, right? And while looking through my old magazine collection, I found a short story that, to my understanding, like every short story I've seen in that magazine that were clearly written originally in English, I can actually find the original published works here. Like it's like a one-to-one translation, and I can actually find all of those and read it in English, and it'll be totally fine. There's a single short story in those magazines that is so clearly not originally written in Chinese. But to this day, for the life of me, I cannot find that original work. And it's been killing me ever since I found out. And I would love to have any sort of lead, any sort of information on just what the hell that one short story was. And if it actually existed in the English language. It must have. It absolutely must have. Maybe it's not in English, maybe it's in another European language, but it is 100% not originally Chinese. But I just cannot find it. Like, I've done really weird Google searches to try to find that short story. What it is about? Good question. But like looking for that story, it made me Google search a lot of really weird things to try to find it, and I cannot find it. It's driving me nuts. So here's what the story is about. The story is, I think it had a bigger message behind it, but I'll get to it at the end. It is about, it is written from the perspective of a child who has at least one sibling, and obviously his mom and dad. They moved from essentially the suburbs to a major city because his dad found a job in like a local company. So they moved from the suburbs to the big city. They got like a nice apartment downtown, that kind of stuff. You know, sold their suburban house, like essentially moved to the city to start fresh. And the entire story is about the child gazing at this skyscraper, which was to be his dad's new office. And he describes it with a lot of, admiration, and spends a lot of time talking about like how this skyscraper is so big that I'm trying to like raise my head to see the roof of it and my hat fell off. It's so big, I've never seen a tall building like this. It's got this sort of mystique about it. And then the story takes like a very amusing and horrific turn in which the boy's father, trying to provide for the family, started working very hard at this new job. And during which he started to essentially climb up the corporate ranks the more he worked, and he was soon able to provide a lot of money for his family. They became very well off. It's obviously unrealistic, one man cannot sustain a family like that, but like his paycheck just steadily kept going up because he was working harder and harder, and he was getting more and more money, and like his family, eventually they moved out of their downtown apartment. They actually built a house in the city. they made more money, and his dad became promoted. He rose to higher and higher ranks in his organization, and like as his dad goes up in job rank, he takes on more and more responsibility at this mysterious company that he was working in. And the story essentially eventually takes a horror/dark turn, in which the dad becomes so absorbed with work that he starts forsaking his own family. Like, he stopped going home to eat. He started becoming more distant to his wife. What would have been like date nights or romantic outings became interrupted because the dad just kept a pager on him at all times, and it kept going off because he was like rising up the office ranks. He went from a worker to a manager, and eventually became like a chief officer and that kind of stuff. And the higher he rose, the more money he brought in, but the family atmosphere was becoming more and more unhappy. And from when the story was written from the perspective of the boy, it got to a point where like his description of his father became this faceless workaholic man in a suit that started saying things which were becoming increasingly nonsensical. So the story will remark on how his dad spent all his time on phones, and these phone conversations were not like, they were very creepy. They like the child would hear his father saying into the speakerphones like, "Wait, what are you talking about? 600 units of a thing." Like the child doesn't understand what the thing is. It's abbreviated, like 500 units of N, 600 units of F. It's always like a one-letter abbreviation, and the child didn't know what they were. But the volumes kept going up over time. And his father became more and more frantic, like trying to supply these mysterious abbreviated goods, to the point where like it was tearing a rift in their family. Like, they would be on a family vacation, and halfway through the vacation, in the dead of night, the dad would get a phone call. He'd get up from bed and he would just shout into the speakerphones like, "What, 800 units of N? But I can't," that kind of stuff. It all culminated in one climax, where one evening the dad gets a very frantic call, and by this point the child's father was now the CEO. He has been promoted to the absolute polished echelons of that company that he works in. He is in charge of everything. And one evening, like 3 a.m. in the morning, not the exact time, I'm summarizing, the dad gets a very frantic call, doesn't say a word, and heads off to work. And the next morning, the family gets a call that their dad threw himself off the roof of the skyscraper and essentially committed Sudoku. But what is weird is that the entire time as he was falling off this very tall skyscraper, onlookers described that he was hysterical. He was laughing to himself and just repeating a sales order over and over again, like X units of N, 7 units of T, and just laughing maniacally the entire time as he went down. And the entire story, the theme of it was like, as his dad got promoted, he moved higher and higher up in the skyscraper. What used to be like his father working in the first floor had him essentially go up floors as he became higher ranked, that kind of stuff. It's not Death of the Salesman. It's not even a play. It's a short story. And eventually, as the family were grieving the loss of their father, and they were going into the office to clean up his belongings, they came upon his burn book. And in the burn book were essentially explanations of what those sales orders really were. And when the family opened up the burn book to check, like, to correlate the abbreviations, they found out that, like, N was actually an abbreviation for nuclear weapons. T was an abbreviation for, like, illegal rocket launchers, that kind of stuff. And essentially, that's where the story ends. And they find out that the father was, like, trafficking basically world-ending super weapons as a part of his job. That's the story. Never once seen anything close to it. And in fact, the context of the story, which made me frankly Google search for short stories, probably put me on a watch list somewhere, because apparently you can just Google short story about nuclear arms trafficking without getting in some sort of trouble. Presumably. I've always tried to find like the original work, And my evidence for like things not originally being in China, because first of all, that kind of city landscape does not exist in China. Not even like mega urban cities like Shanghai is structured like that. So the setting could not have been anywhere in like a Chinese city. Even the vacation spots is like not Chinese, distinctly Western. And the second thing were all the abbreviations. I'm using letters like N and T, but those were not the actual real abbreviations. But I remember like reading it once and trying to like correlate what those letters could mean. Like, and they don't match in Chinese. Like those were not the correct abbreviations in Chinese. But also, they don't seem to be correct in English either, which does confuse me a little bit. Like, it wasn't N for nuclear. It would have been something like, I'm gonna make up a letter. It's not a real letter. It would have been something like F for nuclear. I was like, wait, that's not a nuclear bomb. Nuclear bombs don't begin with F. But yeah, it was weird, and I've been trying to track down like the original source of that story since. Because how did it make its way into like a Chinese magazine for children? Like, it could not have been specifically written for it. It wouldn't make sense for that. And I cannot find it. Like, I have tried for years to try to track that story down. I looked up terms like tall skyscraper short story, child looking at father, workaholic father short story, nuclear arms trading short story. Like, I've used every search term you can imagine and I cannot find it. It is so weird. I asked ChatGPT if things are crazy. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so here's the thing. I have that magazine still. Not at this house, it's at my parents' house. But it's in the basement. I can see that book. It's just buried behind like several dozen boxes of shit. One of these days, I might just like move those dozens of boxes out of the way, grab that magazine, and read that story again. Like, I can physically see the book where that story is contained in. I just never wanted to go reach for it again, because I gotta clean out the basement for that. I will even concede that the story is written by someone in China. Can you send me the title? I don't remember the title. If I remember the title, I probably could have Googled that. Like, I need to like actually grab that book out of the shelf behind all the boxes of shit just to see it again. Like, if I could read it again, I would probably just grab the title and like brute force search for it. I would probably find it pretty quick. But like, it's just out of reach. It's a case of like, I want to know, but I don't want to know that badly. I'd rather spend all my time inefficiently searching instead. Plus, I don't want to ask my parents to be like, hey, can you guys like move all your boxes in the basement out of the way? I want to grab that one book. I don't think I want to ask them to do that for me. I'd rather put a bounty on it. I think it's more fun that way. I would definitely concede and admit defeat if the story was just in fact Chinese. Like, I'll be fine with that outcome. It's one of those stories that's like, you read it once and it's like, whoa, that was a wild story. I want to see the original source, and you just never find the original source.
ファンだな。
It could be Chinese social commentary in the US, entirely possible. Which, I mean, there's been heavier stuff in those magazines, but Jesus Christ, that wasn't a children's literary magazine.
さてと
I recommend 19th century French lit. I read The Outsider. Okay, it's not the first time. Like,
咲き誇る
I read Albert Camus. I read The Outsider. I read Les Miserables. They're all wild. Camus is 20th century. Oh yeah, you're right.
行きます
I mean, I read Les Miserables. That was wild.
行きます
いいだろう。
Do you think Les Miserables would have had a happy ending if Marius wasn't such a cuck?
お返しだ
Just putting it out there. Okay. No.
私の番です
It's funny because the first time I read Les Miserables was, again, push for literacy in China. There were a series of books that essentially, I'm not gonna say abridged, but shortened and translated in a way for kids to understand in terms of the words but not the themes. So there were these like tiny pocketbooks, maybe like 100 to 150 pages each, that would just be famous literary works. And that was the medium from which I read books like Les Miserables the first time. And it wasn't only until I got much older that I actually read Les Miserables in full. Like, I read the abridged version meant for children. I read the abridged version meant for children when I was like 7 or 8. I understood the words around it, I understood the plot, but I didn't understand what the book was going for. As a much older adult, I tracked down a copy of Les Miserables, like the original work, which I think it's like 800 pages thick. And I read the full version. Much older, and it's like, oh, wow, this is actually pretty cool. But as a child, you have no chance in hell of understanding any of the themes and the actual theming behind it. Is that triple? Did you just triple petrify me? Yo, you motherfucker! But it wasn't just Les Miserables that I did that with.
行きます
There were so many books that I read in those, like, according to Wikipedia, Les Mis is 14. Maybe I still found an abridged version. I don't know, it seemed pretty complete to me. The one I read was like 800 plus pages with like tiny ass print. I'm not gonna claim that's a full version. Maybe they just condensed, maybe they just made the fonts really small, because oh my god, the fonts were small in that edition I read. I'm not gonna claim it's a full version, but it's full enough, you know?
僕の番だね
Okay, fine, 800 is a bridge. Jesus, you win.
全力で行くよ
Fine, I read the bigger abridged version. You happy?
行くぞ。なれ。
But like, so many things like that, where like, as a child, you read the super abridged for children version, which is like condensed down into like 100, 150 pages. And then as an adult, I tracked down the, apparently not full, but close to full versions of the book and read it there, which I think is fun. The ones I, like, it's not just Les Miserables I did this with, I did, there was like, biographies on Joan of Arc was one of them, The Three Musketeers, Gilligan's Island, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer, Tale of Two Cities, Don Quixote. Like, all of those were I've read those as a child, but first through like the very abridged versions and then moving up from there. Because it's funny that as a teen, I would never actually like really read those. They would have been boring to me as a teen. But now as an old ass man, according to Isu, tracking down those books that I grew up with and reading them in full is actually kind of fun.
私の番です。それ。
任せるがいい。ぬるい。
行きます。それ。敵集団を撃破。
なし。
Actually, you know what else? The first time I read Hamlet was also specifically through those. I read Hamlet, King Lear, Romeo and Juliet. All of those as a child. Isn't EDF with Rufus? Huh. I also missed the healing station, so I'm gonna run into this. I missed the healing station. I'm sure I don't need it. I accidentally hit the dialogue trigger. Did he miss? Oh my god, you all missed. You suck.
間に合わなかったか。逃げ足の速い連中だ。仕方ない。黒の兵士は後回しにしよう。戦争はもう終わったんだ。不満を持つのはしょうがない。だがクーデターを起こしたところで。
ほざけ！英雄の貴様に俺たちの気持ちの何がわかる？
Man, look at that guy's forehead.
灰色の騎士。貴様は裏
Holy shit, his forehead can be seen for miles.
貴様に憧れて軍に入った者も数多くいる。先に散った仲間たちの無念も、残った我々の悔しさも、英雄としての責任。何が何でも取ってもらうぞ。
それは勝手が過ぎるんじゃないかな。
己の責任は己で取るがいい。
ま、当たり前のことだよね。それがわからないあなた方に何かを言われる筋合いはありません。みんな不覚です。参加し損ねました。
もはや言葉は無意味。我らの姿を見た以上、生きて帰れると思わぬことだ。へえ、大した自信だな。数はほぼ拮抗。その上で噂のトールズ7組と正面からぶつかるのが。
Yeah, that's the purpose of Hepa as a JRPG. They hide your forehead. I think it started with like Sanaki in FE9. But take any JRPG character with a headband and just like remove it and see how big their forehead is.
だが、 先ほどちょうどいい切り札を受け取ったばかりでね。本番の前に性能テストをさせてもらうとしよう。
何を企んでいるかは分か
That
りま
looks
せん。
like a gospel.
速やかに投稿することを推奨します。そうだね。アークス2も取り戻したし、僕も全力で行くよ。ここからはアーミークーが最強カルテットの見せ場さ。その名称には激しく異議を唱えたいところですが、今は不問としましょう。クラウソラス、母ちゃん行きます。
Oh my god, it's a gospel.
クラウソラス、母ちゃん。
これは一体。そんなオーバルスタッフ。
戦術オーブメントも使えません。
動力機構が全て無力化さ。これはまさか4年前
Yeah, that's a gospel.
すると結社も絡んでるってか。貴様たちには知る必要のないことだ。
Interesting. I didn't realize
とも
more copies of the Black
これ
Worm
で
are
まともに
around.
戦えそうなのは4人だけか。実に素晴らしい。動力停止現象を自在に引き起こす金。これさえあればバルフレーム級の守りなどいともたやすく崩せることだろう。どうだ、さらに絶望的だろう。もはや我らに負ける要素はない。
ならここでそのゴスペル R を壊し、クーデター勢力は打つ手なし。
虚勢を張るんじゃない。
ユース、アッシュ、エルゼ、ここは俺たちで制約。
せっかく活躍しようと思う。悔しいですが、
リンたちなら大丈夫。
皆さんの分も。
アーツは使えんが大したことではない。
I don't use ours anyway.
ここで片付けてやんよ。
強敵か。
Do I have their Brave Warders still? I don't. Why would you do this? Dude, you don't need a Wardman to do Brave Order. Just start screaming in the back. Give me my white decoration. Why would you need a Brave Order to do that?
いいだろう。
You don't need a Brave Order to be like, yeah, go guys, white decoration. You don't need an Arcus for that. Black Wardman doesn't disable your screaming. Well, how come I can't use your warders? I don't have Alias Brave Order, I don't have white decoration. I don't have anything. I don't have any defenses. All I have is a Elise. Wow. And I'm wasting 3 turns scanning? Crazy work. Oh, I don't have links set up, so I don't have UFs either? Okay. Oh, I don't have Impassion! I don't have Impassion! Wait, if I don't have link attacks, I can't get BP back. Wait, I can't get BP back! Because I don't have link attacks! Oh no! Truly all is lost. I'm not sure if I should kill the dogs first or... Nah, let's just do this. I could probably easily delete the doggles. Let's just focus on what we can kill. You also can't link attack because what, you think years of friendship and familiar balance of fighting together is enough to get you to fight well together? I mean, apparently it takes more than that. This is my only source of CP recovery. Oh god. At least it's just the fast, just really good. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, I really do need to start killing the rifles. If I don't have CP, I'll have to just like kill them fast, right? Ow! Wait, don't I just win here? Pretty sure I just win here. Hopefully I don't need Ash. At least save me one thing to work with. If there's a phase 2. I'm always scared of a phase 2 in this game. In this game, scripted fights never end after this one fight. Never. It's always a fucking phase 2. Okay, I don't need to. I can just kill him here. Did my face cam freeze? It must have. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Dude, this... Oh, holy shit. Okay. No, it's not just you. I'm seeing it on my stream previews and my face cam is frozen. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Eh. Activate, deactivate. Okay, we're back. There we go. My camera is on the fritz. It's not you. It's not just you, rather. There is a phase 2! Fuck me. These are different officers? I have to scan them again? The fuck? Ain't no way, bro. Okay, you know, I picked this up, I need it now. Actually, do I need it? Can I just tank this? Probably not. No, I don't think I can tank this. I'm gonna see that. Okay.
任せるがいい。任せるがいい。
Especially since I need to rescan these guys. That's so annoying. This is clearly the same guy. Do I have anything that's helpful here? I do have shield potions for days, right? Okay, I have until the end of these two Grey Warders to kill them all, essentially. If I can get a burn, this will go great. Ow. I do need to send him off so he can get CP again. Okay, that's good. I need users to get CP back. He is one short of Platinum Shield. Are you actually fucking kidding me? Hey yo, where'd you get that? Did they all get hit by balance down? Dude, what good is balance down? What good is balance down? Okay, hopefully I can survive the next 3 hits. Next 2 hits. That's fine. That's livable. That's livable. Okay, we're good. That lets me get this off. I should petal. Okay. Not bad. Good. Good. I want that BP tile. Nice. And then Swallowtail to cancel. Holy shit, these guys are so tanky. I guess I could blood sacrifice uses. Right? Like if he just hits and S breaks. Should I try to conserve? Should I try to conserve? There's too many targets to feasibly kill. I think I just have to keep hitting, right? Oh, that's actually pretty good damage. Okay. That kills 2. That kills 1? Why 1? Oh no! Oh, the Curia? Bro, you are sealed for 1 turn! You did not need to do that! It's worth remembering that I cannot get BP back in this way, so I should just kill him. Yeah. Also, why does a Black Woman not shut this shit down, man? Like, you guys ain't society, you don't have woman-proof technology. How come you can Reverie? That's cheating. Oh shit, this is gonna hurt. Oh, thank god. I think Usus was dead at that hit. Okay. I can live with that. I guess impede then? He's burned! And he's gonna Reverie. Do I still have enough CP? Yeah, I still have impedance. Okay. I can just keep him locked here. Oh, I can't even swallow. I'm so poor.
任せるがいい。
この程度。
俺の番だな。
Just keep him locked down. No! Ash! Ash!
この程度な。
Alright, let's get him up. I want to. I suppose I could even swallow here.
行きます。女神は我らに癒しの雨を降らせてない。
Wait, my master course is still working. I'm getting CP. No, I'm not. Wait, that's Gladiator though. Never mind. Wait, no, my master course is working. I'm getting my master course bonuses, even though I have no artists. I'm seeing art. Yeah, those bonuses still work. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because he was leeching. Yeah.
当然だな。
Holy Sword of Alhars.
悪くねえな。
Video Ray 2. Yeah. Oh, it self-destructed. No.
Kuso! トールズ7組。どうして奴要注意対象として警戒していたはずだ。
あの正規軍の連中は放っておいてもいいのか。
構わん。主な目的はすでに達成した。
I mean, it's kind of hard to do a coup when
魔
they're
物たちが
dead.
我らに合流したところで大義をなす助けにはならぬだろう。
このままクロスベルに戻って相当閣下に報告を。
それには及ばん。
Yay.
君たちにはここで退場してもらおう。
待ち伏せだと。何者だ貴様ら。
They were dead. Why would they need to be tied up? Have you ever played Ready or Not?
よくぞ聞いたわ。私たちは新生って
君たちには知る必要のないことだ。
ふざけた連中め。構わん。速やかに終わらせる。
Do I need to scan these guys? Ooh. Okay. Cool. Alright. I can just go all out. Nice. Alright. Swin, my boy! Get in there!
任せたまえ。
触らないで。パラスコッペリオ。
私の番だな。
隙ありだ。
よーし。行くわね。行くよ。
Ooh, I can't. Okay, I'll have to Venom Flame then. We do multiple hits. Venom Flame into Nadia special? Yeah. This is a 200 CP Nadia special. That's for free.
やっ
Oh, we caught one freeze. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Pretty sure they can just be killed. But I'm gonna take it slow. Just in case there's more fights after this. Might help to get a CP critical rate off. Definitely the mark to get the BP back. I'm gonna tank one hit here, but I can Copalion again. That's fine. And I'll just Copalion again. What if I muted him so you couldn't cast it on? I really want to break him here. Actually, I can't, right? I'll just go for a kill. I think that's a kill. Yep. And I can get free arts. I don't have free arts on her? Oh my god. She's so far behind. Just kill her. Nightmare! Don't worry. Please kill him. Please kill him, Lapis. Thank you. Heimdallr. So you had this fight when I was fighting you, but you only just now learned it. So. Thank you.
バカな精鋭である我らがこんな子供に。
さて、スミン君にナーディア君、拷問の心得は？
Yeah, she used Heimdallr when I was fighting her. And she doesn't know Heimdallr until now. You can see Nadia downloading the handbook for torture in her brain upon request. Yes, handbook chapter 1.
徐々に相手の精神を摩耗させるの。それでも吐かないなら次は体を切断する。
No, Nadia, you have it wrong. You don't cut off their limbs. That's no. You start with the skin. You flay them. You start with flaying and then you cut off the limbs.
まずはつま先、次に足首、
Yes, thank you, Natsirin.
その次に膝、最後に太もも。腕も同じね。指の一本一本、手首、肘、肩。でもそんなに切断したら血が流れすぎて死んじゃうかも。だからちゃんと縫い合わせてあげるね。
Well, no, like again, flaying. That's why you flay them.
ぬいぐるみのように針と糸できれいにつなぎ直してあげる。なあちゃん、こういうの得意だから絶対死なないようにするよ。そこは心配しないで。
I mean, also when you're torturing someone, you ideally have a physician around to keep them alive, because they know how to inflict the maximum pain while still keeping someone conscious. Like, you need to medically induce consciousness, because if you flay them and they pass out from pain halfway through, they're not going to start feeling stuff.
でもちゃんとした手術じゃないから。
So you need to like keep them awake during it.
つながっているのに動かせない。痛いのに動かせない。
Like, this is you're not filming the human centipede here. You got to be more realistic with this. You can't just sew on the wound after, like, you know.
左手も右手も左足も右足も。
Like, sure, like that you're talking about severing the nerve, because then you wouldn't have bodily function there.
お揃いにしたいならまぶたも口も縫っちゃおうか。そうしたら意識だけがそこに残って何をしても。
Like, you're down in the catacombs, right? There's not a lot of implementations. I'm sure there were supplies back there. I'm sure you can find like a potato peeler and just go to town. So start with that.
でも大丈夫。体に糸をたくさんつないでなあちゃんが動かしてあげる。
Or a dull knife. No. It needs to be like dull knives don't flay as well. Like potato peelers, you just like scratch it against your skin.
そしたらなあちゃんのお友達にできるかな。
No, yeah, I know she's just trying to scare him, but you gotta be more realistic. Like, it's like, you ever watch the 2012 movie The Dictator? When you're torturing someone, you can't have the guy being tortured making fun of you for not knowing how to torture them properly.
でね、それでも吐かない人には次はもっと楽しくなるの。口にね。
もういい。
Like, he breaks too easily. That's what I'm saying.
全部話すからどうか勘弁してくれ。
ナディア、怖い。やだな、ラーちゃん。本気にしたの？本気じゃないの？もちろん本気だよ。
ナーディア、ほど
I don't think hiding behind C is gonna do anything like this.
ラーちゃんが可愛くてつい。あれはただの脅しだよ。今はもうあんなことはしない。今はって？世の中には知らない方が幸せなこともあるよ。それともラーちゃん、試してみたい？
She's already a doll. It's halfway there.
私、先に行って道を探ってくる。
一人で行くな、迷うぞ。まったく。
あらら、ちょっとやりすぎちゃったかな。
さっきの演技なかなかの迫力だったな。 それとも実践済みだったかね。
さあどっちかな。
どちらにしても大したものだ。気のせいとも思ったが、やはりか。あっさり私への協力を同意したようだが、実は君こそが最も私を警戒していた。
Look, Swin's not a dumbass, alright? Maybe he is kind of one, but like, not in that way.
最初から。
He's got street smarts.
そして今もな。
よく気づいたね。スーちゃんはああ見えて根はとても優しいからこういうのには向いてないんだ。だからこれは私の担当。
おう、君たちは実にいいコンビだ。
それはどうも。
部分的に突出した能力を持つが、単体としてはあくまで未熟。けれど二人合わせることで高い次元が完成している。
I don't know if you're trying to recruit them, but you can't really recruit them, you know?
まるでそう選ばれ訓練されてきたようだ。
Yeah, you could say that.
そういうのは関係ない。そうやって人のことを分析するのが好きみたいだけど、あなたもその対象であることを忘れないで。2日間一緒に行動したことであなたの正体にはすでに当たりをつけている。情報があまりにも錯綜しているからまだ確証はないけどね。
How much do you suppose Nadia knows about Arabonian politics in general?
つくづく優秀だな。頼もしいことだ。
Like, even if she guessed exactly who C is that name of any significance to her yet?
もしあなたが私たちを裏切るようなことを、少しでもスーちゃんに
Probably more than she lets on,
ような
sure.
ことがあったら、
Like, I can accept that Nadia is much smart, like, she knows a lot more than she lets on, but how much genuinely would she know about, like, everything that's happened between, like, Rufus and the RMP and the Intelligence Division and the Iron Bloods? Like, even if she guessed who C really is, like, how much significance is knowing that name to her? Like, I can probably accept that she knows the name Rufus as far as the Rufus Alberea that existed during the signing ceremony, which she might have tangentially heard of. And how much does she care? Good point.
どんな手を使ってでも必ず後悔させてあげるから。
それはつまり、逆に言うと、君たちの不利益になるようなことさえしなければ、私たちはいつまでも愉快な仲間たちでいられる。私は優秀な協力者を得られて、君たちは莫大な報酬を得られる。違うかね。
違わないよ。そういう悪党っぽいのに単純明快なところ、なあちゃんは好きだよ。ああ、でも恋愛感情の好きじゃないから、なあちゃんにはすでに生涯を決めた相手がいるの。
しかし彼の方は君を手のかかる妹くらいにしか思っていないのでは。
やはり鋭い。それはおいおいの課題ということで。
Camera froze again? Thank you. I find out whenever I try to adjust it. Let's stop doing that. One second. I'm gonna stop fiddling with my camera. Oh, okay. I'm going to set it in a place like so. Originally, like, this was supposed to be hanging above my monitor. I lowered it because there's a cat bed there, and I'm hoping I can catch a kitty cat, but the cat ran off after I pet her a few times. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here. Hopefully it doesn't freeze. All right, cool. Man, this camera's on the frizz. I need to get a better one. I don't know. Maybe it's Oh my god, it's glitching out too. You see that? Holy. Wow, this camera's dying on me. Yo, what is that? What is that? Holy. Alright, give me a sec. Okay. Let's see. Activate. Oh. Alright, it didn't like that. Not one bit. Oh dear. Okay. We good. We good? We good.
まあせいぜい頑張りたまえ。
じーごめんごめんラーちゃん、さっきのは冗談だよ。
Oh, we're at sea now.
ところで
Ah, we can't go back. Okay, well, given that my camera's on the fritz, I'm going to leave it here for today. I also have work tomorrow, so I can't go too far. So let's just call a 3.5 hour stream. I do need to order a new camera. I'm just gonna hop on Amazon, order a new one. Oh god. Man, I thought this camera would last me a few more years. Like, it's frozen again. Like, it's... Damn it. Okay. Well, I guess I'll see what I can do about that. Okay, well, we'll call it the end of the stream there, I guess. Next time we'll pick up with C-section in the Catacombs. Take care.